what kind of new technologies is A10 bringing to the Gitex?
Okay, so what we're looking at is a platform. Our platform is Advanced Core Operating System. And one of the things that Advanced Core Operating System brings is the ability to deliver huge amounts of performance regardless of the technology. So whether we're talking about web application firewall, whether we're talking about threat protection system, it doesn't really matter. It is delivered on this platform. And this platform comes without any licensing at all. So the key differentiator isn't really the technology. The key differentiator becomes whether it's capital expenditure or it's operational expenditure. Since 2008, the market has really struggled when it comes to operational expense. So the beauty of the technology is it enables the finance people in any industry, whether it's SP, whether it's going to be a large enterprise, to understand a vehicle where they take a CapEx spend on the hardware or the virtual edition, and then they have an incremental spend, which is a yearly spend, based on their support renewal. The beautiful thing about the ACOS platform is that that support renewal is fixed because we have no licenses. So they know what they're going to pay up front, and they also know what they're going to pay every single year. So that is really the key message and the key technology enabler, even though that isn't technology, that I'm bringing to Gitex this year.
So what kind of demand have you been experiencing for this kind of technology in this region?
So across the board, it's been phenomenal for us this year. We have seen a huge uptake in the carrier-grade NAT platforms and the IPv6 transition platforms that the carrier space has been adopting. Then on the enterprise, there's been a real push now towards high-value security applications such as web application firewall, DNS application firewall, and the large enterprise are looking to be able to deliver this at scale, but also, as I mentioned, be able to make sure that their CapEx and their operational expenditure doesn't go through the roof.
So you are very hopeful that this doesn't require the license thing will really boost A10 for you?
Well, it has, in fact, and A10 has seen this globally, is that consumers are demanding to do more with less. And when you have that situation, what you have to have is a technology platform like ACOS that can deliver that to the customer, but the no licensing model is the one that really resonates. And on top of that, I think A10 has done a fabulous job in terms of building out our support infrastructure. So one of the biggest criticisms of any technology, in the Middle East especially, is support, professional services support, whether it's TAC support. We have TAC engineers in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. We have professional services plan that we're rolling out to our partners to enable our partners to deliver professional services. So I think when you add all these things up together, the no licensing, the fixed capex, the very good operational expense that is predictable for the FDs and the financial controllers, add that to fantastic support and a channel that is being enabled to deliver that so that they're not losing out on margin, it becomes a very, very compelling story and one that most people say yes to.
So since how long have you been exhibiting at the Gitex?
This is our second year. We exhibited with distributors and partners prior to that, but for the last 2 years we've been exhibiting personally, and we're going to be doing that again next year and for the foreseeable future.
So how does Gitex is coming up? How do you see the response?
This year, I have to say, much happier with Gitex this year than last year. This year, having a nice break between Eid vacation and Gitex, I think has allowed people to come back from holiday, be refreshed and have the time to come, which is great. We've seen a lot more C-level people attending this year than we did last year. Footfall is increasing as well. So from my perspective, I've had some fabulous meetings. I'm very, very pleased.
And so you're looking forward to many more fabulous things coming up?
I really hope so.
All the best.
Thank you very much.